students wearing visors tonight. That is a new look in the LFL. Caldwell now dropping back to pass, has a receiver. That was A.J. Johnson.
Jane Caldwell, your quarterback.
With Allie Alberts back at wide receiver, Jane Caldwell has a choice of 3 outstanding receivers. The quarterback coach is a big reason why Caldwell is prepared.
That is a 2nd and goal play, stretching to break the plane. Touchdown. Quarterback dropping back to pass, rolling right, and just beyond the outstretched arms of
Lindsey Fields, the center, and the tight ends, they have to stop that rush of Chicago.
They're going to go back to Haley Ryan at the 17. That is Shabria Civilian in motion, and that's a reverse to Ty Alley. Look, a 2nd and 11. Ball at the 16 of Denver. This is Caldwell back to pass into the end zone, and just A.J. Johnson in motion. That is a toss left. Javille Thompson, a lot of real estate, and getting in 16 points. Tossed right to, that looked like Ryan Haley. And that'll be
how it works. A lot of teams don't have quarterback coaches. Pike is one of the best.
Look at the sack. That is Dion setting up a 2nd and 16. A poor snap back to Z, and running for her life, losing the ball. Fry.
They came from the outside again. The corner big, the cat corner blitz came right in. But you mentioned it, that snap was so bad, it floated up there and it took.
Here's the 2-point attempt, and that is going to be too easy. Christelle the Ferrari Harris walking into the end with her offense down 24 points. We're not even out of the first quarter. Down the field, connecting with Mal.
Wounded duck. What a great catch by McDowell. She's a former Division I soccer goalie, and she looked like
24-0. And this is Canfield back to pass into the end zone and just deflected. Canfield back to pass under a lot of pressure. That is Kim Perez.
Make something happen.
Canfield again under center, just chucking the ball up and connecting. Now going for a 2-point conversion. Toss right, nothing doing. That is Chantel Taylor.
Won't work against the Atlantas and Seattles.
2nd and 10, Caldwell back to pass. Nobody rushing and throwing into the secondary near.
Former cornerback at Oklahoma State, he knows you have to make that catch.
And here's Christelle the Ferrari Harris getting into the 2nd layer of that Denver defense. Hard run by Harris. Another mishandled snap, quick screen. That is complete to Shabria Civilian. And Civilian.
But they catch the football just as well.
This is a 4th and 3 for Caldwell, breaking through the arm tackle and getting into the end zone.
That game, though, I know it's Denver, but that passing game is not clicking just right just yet.
Canfield very late in the pass, nearly in.
Talent, they're built to last. Coach Hack said, as you said, that's the best secondary he's ever had.
And we're seeing a little bit of that shell shock factor. This is Canfield rolling right, has a lot of green grass ahead of her. 32-6. Dropping back to pass again, looking down the field. Nobody there, gonna take off with it. Shotgun. All 3 receivers flanked to her left side. That's the side she's looking down the field. Crossing pattern. That could have been work. A 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, looking down the field, nobody there, checking down. That is Alberts in the open.
And like you said, that yak yard after the catch, she is great at.
That is a quick screen to A.J. Johnson. Defense. A.J. Johnson in motion. Again, a poorly handled snap. Caldwell trying to make something happen and lowering her. Complete opposite of Jane Caldwell, standing very short in the pocket. That is another design keeper. They don't on her own. Another poor snap by Lindsey Fields, and she's going to lose valuable time in the half. This time a decent snap by Fields. Down the field, intercepted. It's off here. One of the better kickers in the game. Nice high, deep kick. That is Canfield back in the shotgun. Balls are still very soft getting back to her. The field. A 1st and 10 at the 24. That is a toss right play. Tamar Fennell. Number 1 getter. Civilian in motion. Again, another mishandled snap. That is a reverse.
This play did not work earlier. They put the Smurf set again in with Ty Alley. She's in the slot to the left. They bring her under world.
That is a 2-point attempt. Caldwell, a little confusion, keeps it herself. That Chicago penalty keeps the Denver drive alive here. Canfield throwing into the flat. That is intercepted. Kim Perez on the defensive side of the ball.
Very deep at all positions.
And that is JaVale Thompson. Canfield this time under center, hands off. That is to Haley Ryan. Ball at the 17-yard line. Canfield, a lot of traffic in that backfield and throwing. Allie Alberts, A.J. Johnson, Kristen Morrison. The list goes on.
The players around the league know that's all coaching. Right now, you could go in a hole or you go back and play football.
A 4th and 12 pass and dropped. Alberts, that was a gift-wrapped interception. Nonetheless, Chicago up comfortably, 56-6. Quarterback, despite the lopsided score here, it's a little option play and in the entire league.
When I spoke to Coach Bates about that, I mentioned that. I said, you know, what a way to open up your coach. Excited to play football.
2nd and 16, poor snap, dribbling back to 3rd and 19 from the shotgun. Canfield back to pass, almost intercepted.
Form tackle into the wall. I love her.
Another high snap here.
We should do that.
Let's see how they fare here. Caldwell with a good snap this time. Nobody up the middle, so this will be a 1-point attempt. Another poor snap.
Now,
a 1st and 10, ball at the 15. Another snap sailing over the head of Canfield. Coaching I have seen in the league.
I'm telling you, the players, there's some talent out there, but little things like that. That's
now under center. Actually, that is Alyssa Stongel, so we have a change at quarterback. An ugly looking Canfield under center, and thank God that's a handoff to 4th and 6, ball at the 19-yard line. Canfield, a little misdirection. Oh, and gets slammed to the board.
Vogel is a good open field tackler. Watch this jump up. Boom! She broke her ankle untouched into the end zone.
This is the extra point attempt, a 1-point conversion. Jane Congles completely lost the backup quarterback. You've got to keep it on the ground like this. Down, it's quick turnovers to that Chicago offense. This is Ryan again, nothing doing. As this Chicago defense is really taking notice of this Chicago defense. This is a 3rd and 7 play, ugly hand.
Line.
Canfield under center, looking to the right side in the receiver.
Dane Robinson, Atlanta. Keith Hack, if they're down 84-6, to say we're okay.
That is Tamar.
Looser than a pair of old socks. Watch this. She gets the ball. There's defenders coming at her, but nobody touches. You know, it's all on the coaches if they can get ready for the next game.
The 1-point attempt. Christelle Harris back.
Passing, snapping the football, everything.
2nd and 10 play. You are not going to get away from a 3rd and 12 now. Ball at the Denver 13. Hurt.
It is. You got to play football.
Stongel back to pass on a 4th down. Chucks it down the field. That's Dominique Collins. And
Robinson, that team, their quarterback, Dakota Hughes, won the best, but she has not won the big one yet.
Another shovel, and that is
whatever she wants.
Known to celebrate a few championships, number 19. That is again Lauren Fogel. Check that, Haley Ryan.
Points, and the offense isn't even clicking yet.
That is a 3rd and 10 play. Alyssa Stongel still at quarterback, losing the ball. This is getting ugly. It's been ugly. So she gets looked down upon as a quarterback. If she can work on the mechanics, she can be.
Came in from California. She moved to Chicago. New players, new coaches, new city. Give her a little bit of time. I think she